Dernière fois les Xenogears.
Oh boy. Yo, we're the Merry Dune Man, looking for the treasure. West Side Ho, this is our turf. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Nah, ain't no place for whatever. The land is a-changin'. Why? We're not even sure. Anyway, it'd be really dangerous. This ain't no place for wimps like y'all. If you still don't get it, listen very carefully. Go home.
Maintenant, nous allons continuer.
Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen. Hannabox here with some more Xenogears. My dog just shook in the background. Now she's rolling on the floor really weirdly. When we last left off, we managed to enter Dune Man Isle and get the final treasure, the Yamato sword, I believe, that was on the dragon. I did say I was going to grind a bit, but I decided not to because I believe that I can just beat the game right here, right now. I don't know how long this dungeon is, but it doesn't matter to me. If I have to split it up, then I'll split it up, but that's how it is. Anyways, before I get started, we gotta do the shout-out of the month, and that goes to JD Gaming PR. JD Gaming PR does stuff themed around PlayStation 4 and Sony. He gives about 5 to 10 episodes of first impressions and then lets you know what he thinks of the game. Mainly, he just messes around and to have fun. So if that interests you at all, and if you like people who get angry really fast, then you should go and check him out. His link is on the screen and in the description below, so click him, check him out, tell him I sent you. If you want to be a part of the shoutout of the month, you just gotta leave a comment down below telling me what you think of this video, and I will randomly select people at random. Anyways, let's do this, and I believe this is the final episode, if not the final dungeon, which will be split up into multiple parts. Oh, we're just getting right into it, it seems. Alright, let's do this. Looks like this is a point of no return, so good thing I saved before this. The mapping of the inside of Deus is now complete. Okay, let's go, everyone. Ooh, there's multiple directions to go, though. Oh, this is going to be a tough dungeon, isn't it? And there's going to be enemies in here like heck. Seraph Angels, of course. Oh, that's right, this is going to be very hard because these guys are actually super tough. Yeah, they do a decent amount of damage every hit. I'll just show you these guys and what they do. They move pretty fast, as you could see, so let's hope that Satan can take them out. Seems Satan is slightly weak compared to them, I guess. He didn't manage to do full damage to them, it seems. Oh, and he missed. Ow. This is going to be a tough area to fight through. Okay. Well, bam. When they block, they do a ton of damage, so let's try to take them out as fast as possible and hopefully win this. Repu, or Regeki. I also don't know why I didn't realize this before, but they actually tell you the next button in the combo down below. I don't know why I never noticed this. I could actually farm in this dungeon if I wanted to. Anyways, we're going to make our way through this dungeon. If I run into multiple fights, then I'm going to skip through it, obviously. We're here for the story mainly, so yeah, that is my plan. If I run into anything interesting, obviously I will let you know, and we will see you there. Alright, so I finally managed to make the exit here. As far as this first level, if you want to get out of this first level just so I can show you, you see me at the top right up on the map. If you ever want to get past this part easily, just head straight up for the top right. There's nothing else in these small of the rooms, so I'm assuming look for the outstanding room. I tried going for that leftmost room with the only dark side, but there was nothing to it. And the top left also has an exit, but you can't reach it, so I'm assuming you can only get there from the other room. Alright, well, this is a freaky area. I guess I am, jumping. Let's do this. Oh, I have to dodge? Oh, you're spinning on me, eh? Trying to mess me up, I see. Oh, God. Oh, this is weird. Oh, that's weird. I'm assuming I'll take massive damage if I get hit by any of these. Oh, yep. Oh, come on. Oh, this is dizzy. Oh, but I am a pro. I think I took a hit, maybe. Whoa, there is so much stuff. Ow. Alright. Hopefully you give me a second to collect myself here. Holy cow. Alright, just give me a moment to heal all my guys. That took me longer than it needed to. I don't even know how long this episode's going. I decided not to time it since I'm close to the end, but hey, what can you do? Just playing video games here. Just let me be me. Oh, where am I? Yep, I gotta go down one floor. To which I should be down the center. I did take a little bit of damage with Faye and Esmeralda, but it should be alright. So, go. Well, I don't really have a choice. Okay, here we go. And they followed behind, and Esmeralda got left behind because she got stuck. Oh god. Oh, I hate how spinny it is. Doesn't make any sense. Do I have to do another area after this? Ow. Oh, okay. Got it. Oh, I somehow didn't light that one off. Go down, down. Oh god. Alright. Barely taking any damage. We got launched out somewhere. Don't know where the heck we are right now. Please say this is the boss room. Oh. What? Haven't we been in this room before? We fought Ramses here. Oh, this is Corellian's lab. That's right. He was also in the... We were in the Macurva with him at one point, because it was underground, so that makes more sense. We get the view with the angel. Very beautiful. Finally I can save and I can buy new items. That took a long time. Let me do everything and save before I even start. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's do this. Gotta re-fight Ramses, it seems. Not Ramses, somebody. Unless this is just a little bonus area I can go into and I have to jump out the hole. But, whatever. We get to explore a little bit. See what's inside here. Because this is where Deus was located, so... Whoop. Alright. I better save here, because I do not want to die. Alright. Did you want to jump inside? Yes. Time to go. Unless it screws me over in it. Oh my god. This is Deus? What are those 4 orbs spinning around it?
It seems as if the power of those 4 things is supporting the center. So that means that big thing in the middle is the core of Deus?
Probably. Who cares about those orbs? Let's just crush the core. Striking directly at the center rather than using fuel unnecessarily. That is one strategy, but I believe another plan of attack would be to defeat its surroundings first. If we decide to attack the supporting orbs first, then it might be wise to leave this battle up to us. We should be able to do something about them without using up Faye's power.
That'll allow him to use the full power of Xenogears to defeat Zeus, and yes, of course, to save Ellie.
Whether we do a direct strike to the core or take down the supports first, I guess that it is best left up to Faye to decide. Thanks everyone. To attack Deus directly or to take out its supports first? Which is best? Definitely to take out the supports first. Can I not save in this area? It does not seem like I can. However, what does this mean? Okay, it lets me choose my party members. Alright. Yeah. Let's attack this core. It'll probably make it monumentally easier to do. Oh my god. Well, that's freaky. It's alive. Holy cow, can it dodge? Does not seem to be able to dodge, so that's good. Definitely not. Metatron. Earthly Anointment. Probably an earth attack. Oh boyo, that was quite a decent amount of damage, I would say, about 5,000. Alright, let's take this baby out. Alright. These fights will definitely leave me on low HP, so I gotta make it worth my while. I don't know if I should show these fights necessarily, because they take quite a while, so... Okay, he can dodge, that's a downside. Alright, Satan. And then Bart. Don't know what enables level 3 Death Blow does yet. I didn't really understand what that meant. Ow. Defense down. Okay, that's not good. We'll have to take it down faster than that then. Alright, Faye. Boom. We're just gonna save up a ton of damage as much as we can. Yeah. Alright, perfect. I killed it finally. Took me a bit. This is gonna be a very hard fight, I assume. So I gotta continually switch around my party members so I don't end up wasting anything, because I only get 1 experience for each. So yeah, I'm gonna continually switch around party members, see what I can do. Alright, so I finally managed to beat all of the cores. So the hope is now that I can beat this boss without too much of an issue, so let's do this. I'm pretty much at 0 fuel right now, which is the only downside. But it is Deus time. Let's do this. Oh god, what is it doing? Alright, so this is going to be a very, very tough fight. Satan has no fuel. The only one with a legitimate amount of fuel is Bart. And that's about it, so yeah, we're just going to have Satan continually heal. Unless this kills us all in 1 hit, which would kind of suck. So yeah. Alright, well that thing came out of nowhere and hit me in the butt. Alright, 1000 damage, I see. We're gonna try to get Faye into hyper mode, that's the deal, so we can get him all his fuel back up. But it seems that whenever I attack I get retaliated back on, so... yeah. Nope, it's gonna be attacking different people every time. Yep, random. Alright, so that's a little bit easier to work with, but I kinda need more fuel. Working with very little right now, so... the goal is also to get Bart into hyper mode so we can start getting fuel back as well. We don't want Faye to take too many hits because he's almost dead. Otherwise I'm screwed over here. Ooh, Cosmic Crusher. Probably gonna do like a bajillion damage. Yeah, that's definitely gonna do a ton. Yep, Faye's dead. Well, I don't think I can do this one. It's worth a shot to keep on trying, though. Alright, my goal for this one was to leave that last core alive. Mainly because it was too difficult to take out. It took out almost all of my HP, so I don't want that. I want to see if I can survive with just that core open. Because I took out all the annoying ones, apparently. So, yeah. The only annoying thing about that core was that it makes me only move 1 at a time. Like, literally, it lets me only choose 1 person to attack at a time, so, yeah. I gotta kind of hope here that it doesn't screw me over and I can actually beat this fight. Jeez, I'm taking a ton of fuel, though. That's the biggest downside to all this. I want hyper mode, though. So he's continually hitting Faye with this Heavenly Anointment, which was one of the moves of the core. I'm losing power. Grand. Perfect. This is going to be the toughest fight in the game, I know. Or one of the toughest fights, I would assume. Apparently the Miang fight was actually the hardest. Surprisingly. Which I don't really see as being true, because... holy cow, is this fight hard already? I guess this fight has the potential to be the hardest, but... yeah, what can you do? Deus Thunderbolt Angel Attack. He's aiming it at Faye. Is this a big hit? Because I feel like this is a big hit. Well, totally not a big hit, obviously. Hey, everybody, so... Technically not too big of a hit. Okay, phase in hyper mode. We're gonna get as much damage in as possible before it runs out. We want to kill it as fast as possible. Because I believe there's one more boss after this. I have no idea how I'm gonna do after this one. Because I still have to beat me, or Ellie or something. The super form of Ellie, I guess you could say. Because this is just Deus. So, let's hope we can take it out. I'm gonna skip through most of this fight. It's probably gonna take me a very long time to get used to it, so... Oh, did I do something? Oh no, it's sending off its angels finally. It didn't do that at the beginning. It did it at the beginning last time, but not this time, so I'm a little happy about that. Although it does massive amounts of damage to Bart here. And to Satan. Probably gonna have to heal with Satan. God, I've been recording for 3 hours now. Took me a very long time to get through this entire area. I don't think a lot of people would understand. Alright. Let's waste the rest of our fuel on Satan. Let's get hyper mode on Bart. So we can at least, ooh. Yeah, the angels are definitely more powerful now than they were before, except, Satan blocked that, which is very nice, so good on ya, Satan. I'm assuming this thing has, like, no pun intended, godlike health, so... Unless I can defeat it very easily. Okay, there's... Oh, 0 damage, perfect, thank you, Bart. Come on, Bart. Oh, okay, he took less, he took less. That's all that matters right now. I really don't have a choice. I gotta live with this. Gotta waste all of Satan's fuel here. Let's get Bart up to his last hyper mode. Faye is no longer in hyper mode, so... Okay, Satan took the brunt of that hit. Likes to double up on people, too. Okay, here's the Thunderbolt Angel attack. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip ahead now. Alright, I'm on my last legs here. Faye can only take a couple more shots. So I gotta hope for the best. Did I do it? Oh, I did it! Holy cow! That was close. Okay, after we beat this, we only have Faye. We only have our human bodies to deal with, so... Man, I can't believe I did that. Holy cow. It took me so freaking long to beat. Oh, man. I managed to beat God. It only took me 3 hours. 2 hours to get through the area, like 30 minutes to beat the other guys, and then 30 minutes to beat him, so... Oh. I feel good. Even though I'm pretty sure this ain't the last boss. I can only hope for the best at this point. Hopefully nothing crashes, and I'll be very upset. And then our gears are gonna fall, because we no longer have control over them. What happened?
My gear won't budge anymore.
The Zoha modifier has ceased functioning. That is probably the reason why our gears cannot move anymore. There is only a slight energy response coming from the core now. What about Ellie? What's happening to her inside of that thing? The Deus system's bind on her should have worn off now. So why aren't we getting any kind of response? You don't think we hurt her in that battle too? Faye, calm down. The sensors are picking up a response from a life form within Deus. It is probably Ellie, so do not worry. I believe she is okay. Ellie! Can you hear me, Ellie? Deus is no longer active. It's all over now, so come out of there. Show me your face. Ellie! Ellie!
What the? What's happening?
Doc? What's going on? What's wrong? I am now detecting a tremendous amount of energy coming from within Deus. It seems as if something that was sealed up until now has suddenly been freed and is growing enormously. It couldn't be. The wave existence.
The wave existence?
That's gotta be it. The wave existence was just freed from its cage of fleshly existence in Zohar. It's probably attempting to return to the higher dimension that it originally came from. Which means, this is the after effect of the dimensional shift.
What do you mean, after effect?
It is like a shock wave that is induced by the dimensional displacement. But so much energy. If this much energy is unleashed here now, if so much energy is unleashed, then what will happen, Doc? Tell us. Then this planet will be annihilated. These numbers indicate that it has more than enough energy to take out an entire planet.
What you mean?
You can't be serious. We all fought so hard, only to see this happen.
Isn't there anything we can do? Can't we stop the after effect? Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. Almost all machinery, including our gears, are out of commission due to Zohar having been shut down. This time, there's nothing we can do. To put this straight to you, this is the end for us.
This is freaking stupid. How the heck could it all end like this? What were you all fighting for up till now?
The vibrations are intensifying.
Hold on a sec. No, these vibrations are different. It has to be something else causing it. Look. Deus is rising.
What is it this time?
Deus is releasing its remaining energy and beginning to accelerate. If it continues to accelerate at this rate, it will soon leave the atmosphere. You don't think...
Think what?
That it's Ellie. Ellie's moving Deus.
Are you sure?
I'm sure of it. Ellie is trying to save us by moving Deus away from our planet. She's going to sacrifice herself.
That can't be. Oh, Ellie.
Can't we do anything? We can't just sit here and watch this happen, can we? Wait, there's still something I can do.
What is it, Faye?
My gear still works. Without Zohar, the power source for your gears, the only gear that now remains active is mine. Just like Deus, my gear and I made contact with Zohar. We are the only ones who can move now. I'm gonna go save Ellie. That is absurd. Even if you were able to catch up to Deus, you will not have enough energy to make it back. Even so, I still must go. Ellie's taking the whole burden upon herself. If anything happens to her, I want to be there with her.
Hey, just wait a minute. You know I'm not just gonna stand by and let you commit double suicide, if that's what you're planning.
Bart.
You better come back alive, you hear? Promise me. Promise me that you'll come back. Then I'll let you go.
Thanks, Bart. I promise. I promise you that I will return, with Ellie.
You better.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, let's get going.
Or then get going.
But let's let him go, Satan. At this point, Faye's the only one who will be able to bring Ellie back. There's nothing we can say or do about it.
You're right. Faye, keep your promise.
No matter what. Faye and Ellie. Both of you. Come back home.
We'll be waiting for you.
For you, Jew. I appreciate this, Bart and the rest of you. Well, I had better get going now, but don't worry, I will be back soon. I guess this will be the last journey you and I make together. I'm counting on you, partner. Alright. Well, my voices are dying. Been recording for 3 hours and a minute. Let's see if I can beat this. This is gonna be a pain to edit, I bet you. Alright. Come on, Ellie. The final fight. Ellie! I better have enough, like, regenerate everything, so... Because I have no HP with Faye. Unless this is not a boss fight. Oh god, what the... She's trying to send it through a wormhole? Interesting. I'm naked. Where am I? That's Ellie. This must mean that I'm inside of Deus.
Not exactly. Your actual body is but a physical object. It has merely been absorbed into Deus's outer shell. Only your consciousness is here. Of course, the girl you perceive in front of you is also not a true being. Your consciousness is merely creating her image.
Huh.
The wave existence? No, that's not you. Who are you? It can't be. Is that you, Corellian? That's right, isn't it? Corellian. It was you who did this to Ellie. The path of Sephiroth has been connected. No one can stop God from returning to this world now. So what have you come here for, Lacan? I came here to take the person I love back with me, so set Ellie free. The Deus system has been destroyed. It's all over now. So instead I ask you, what are you hoping to achieve now? The time when all things started, the place where all things were one. I'm going to return there. What place? Before the beginning of the universe, the undulating waves of the higher dimension, all things were one. It was the waves spilling out from there that created this four-dimensional universe of ours. Humankind and the souls of humankind that were born from there are merely leftovers of those spilled waves, so... You're going back there. Is that what you desired? Lacan, why such reluctance to become one with the god? What attachment could you possibly have to this wretched old world? What meaning can be found in living in such a short existence, hurting others, hurting yourself, grinding one another down, only to inevitably die and return to dust? Why, everything we could ever desire is here. No need to be troubled by the need for love, for this place is filled with the love of God. I've not lost hope in humans as much as you have, Corellian. Someday humankind will come to understand one another. I sincerely believe that. How can you be so sure? Humans will never come to understand each other. You said that she is the person you love, but can you truly say that you ever understand each other? All humans do is place themselves at a comfortable distance from each other, and call that a mutual understanding, spiritual unity, or true love. But it is all lies. Man cannot associate with others without first deceiving themselves. That is the way that they were created. But one being's ego can't determine everyone's fate. People have the right to choose their own destiny. That is why humans have free will. And what if that will itself was predetermined? What then? Oh, what folly. Humans are just primitive life forms that have no such things as free will. Mankind has merely been allowed to live in an imperfect state as is, as will be. It is for this very reason, because humans have this wretched will or whatnot, that humans must experience sadness and loss. For someone to gain something means another must lose it. It is impossible to make humankind share limited things and affections. So I came to the conclusion that everything must be reverted back to where it all began. To go back when all was one, waves and nothing else. Pardon me. It is not my human's ego, it is the will of the waves, the will of God. Well, that's alright too. We don't have to be perfect. Actually, being imperfect makes mankind live by helping each other. That's what being human is. That's mutual understanding. That's unity and love. I'm glad, no, I'm proud to be human. Ellie placed the future, tomorrow, in our hands, based on our choice, and she's working to keep Deus far from our planet. She's also trying to heal your heart. You, who wants to journey all alone to be with God. Can't you understand Ellie's feelings? Do you have to become one with God before you are able to comprehend all of this? I understand. I know her feelings, as if they were my own. Yes, she and I are one. We don't need God's help. Well then, prove it to me. Show me this power of humans. Show me this love that you say can make you independent of God. Time to fight Corellian, face on body, naked man. Oh god. Well, Corellian, you've turned into like a snake. I do not like snakes. Was that? Oh, that's Miang, actually. Alright, let's do this, bays. Boys. Bays? I don't know. Bays and boys? Oh good, I have full HP. Alright. This shouldn't be too difficult, but I'm gonna use lower level attacks. Bolus. Okay, she doesn't do a lot of damage yet. Gonna get hyper mode. Save as much HP as we can. I don't think charging is the best idea. However, I will boost here. Yeah, I definitely want to boost. I want to get as many attacks in as possible. Alright, I only have one more attack to go. Alright, boom. Square attacks seem to be the best. Oh god. Alright, I'm at Infinite Goten X. Let's do the maximum damage and kill this thing. Oh wow, holy cow. This thing has like no defense. And I'm gonna move 3 times probably. Wow. Sometimes this game is freaking awesome. Allows me to do maximum damage in 1 hit, which is something I love. Alright, it's gonna going again. It's gonna hug me, throw me backwards, suplex me. However, I have enough to deal with it. Because I am Fei. Fei Feng Huang. And I will win this fight. It'd really suck if I missed these Gotens. Nope, didn't beat it yet. Alright, perfect. Boom, square attack. Missed. Alright. Seems inevitable that I would miss, but what can I do? Okay, she blocked it. Probably, it's just the maximum amount of damage that she can do is what's gonna be screwing me up. Because I can do about, 2,000 every hit now. And I know I'm guaranteed to get a hyper... Yeah, I got it already. You can always tell with Fei. He has a 99% to get it, so... This seems pretty simple. Although I don't know if this is the final boss. Seems to be getting slightly weaker. Takes a longer time to get up and up, so... I hope that is truly the case. Oh man. Guys, we've come so far, dude. Oh, yes. Alright. Looks like we beat it. Do we have to go into our human form? Ellie. I managed to beat it in a timely manner, so hopefully that'll give me enough time to win. She's pure naked.
Faye, it was Corellian. Corellian released me.
Corellian?
Yes, I came to understand after becoming one with Corellian. His heart was so full of sadness. That is why he desired for he and I to become one with God. Because that would be the return of the beginning of everything, he told me. You should be with him. That is what he said. You see, he already knew. Yes, he already knew how I felt, how you felt. There's nothing he or we or he could do. He had no choice but to go forward, even if it meant he lost all feelings, lost everything that was human. For all humankind's sake, there was no going back. Even looking back held too many memories. And he would have. He just wanted to go back, even though he couldn't. So please forgive him. Corellian loved people more than anything else. I somehow knew it all along. I knew he was really that kind of a person. I am so sorry. Please forgive me, I was wrong. I thought sacrificing myself in order to save others was the right thing to do. But my actions only brought sadness to all the people who I left behind. And that sadness gave birth to even more sadness. As long as I still live within you, my life is not just mine alone.
Ellie, that isn't wrong. To sacrifice yourself for others is a noble thing. Even if it were to benefit yourself, it's no problem. There will always be a person healed, one or the other. Love gains its original shine only when there's an interrelationship between the giver and the receiver. It is incomplete when one or the other is missing. The two are one. It was you, Ellie, who taught me that. I believe that is what it means to be human. I can now understand the true importance of it. I don't know if it's the right answer or not, but we have a lot of time to think about it. What Corellian himself was looking for all along, we will find the answer to it all. Ourselves.
Thank you, Faye.
Ellie. That was actually a very easy final boss.
Let's return to our planet.
That light. It's the point of contact with our world. But the dimensional shift has already begun. Will we make it in time?
Can you run?
If we're together, I can.
Oh, that's censoring, but oh my gosh. It's not that I wanted to show, it's just funny how they blatantly they censored it like that, but oh well.
No.
Alright, we were teleported. Okay. Is that Corellian?
Krelian, you.
There's no time. This place is about to be destroyed. Now there is no more God. This is no longer their planet. This is your home planet that you are now standing on.
Krelian, you aren't going, are you?
No. Since that time, I have stopped being human. I've committed so many sins that any attempt at living like a human is impossible. The only one who could have forgiven me was God.
That's not true. I know they would understand. There's still plenty of time to atone for your sins. You, of all people, could do it.
Always the peacemaker, eh, Lacan? Perhaps that's what it means to be human. But regardless, I cannot go. It's something I've already decided. I go to walk with God, even if there's no place left for me upon my return. I must go now.
Krelian.
Actually, I envy you too.
He was the victim of bad voice acting. No, it's not bad voice acting, it's just missynced. That's all I had, my only issue with it. Alright, that's the nuke, I'm assuming. Sorry for the bells in the background. There's a wind chime right outside my window. I gotta move it.
Faye! What happened?
Waves from the explosion disrupted the ionosphere, making it impossible to get a visual. They were probably caught up in the explosion.
That's a lie! He'll come back. He promised us he would. I know it.
That was still in Japanese.
Run through the cold of the night as passion burns in your heart. Ready to fight, a knife held close by your side. Like a proud wolf alone in the dark, with eyes that watch the world. And my name like a shadow on the face of the moon. Broken mirror, a million shades of light. The old echo fades away, but just you and I can find the answer, and then we can run to
Oh boy. Wow. I can't believe I beat this game. Of course, it's not letting me continue past this little text, so I'm not able to save. It's one of those old game techniques to make you replay that last boss again, but you know what? I think I'm good. Oh man. I love this game so much. I know a lot of you guys you didn't seem to enjoy it as much as, Valkyria or Hyperdimension, and I understand that because this game is very dated. However, I sincerely think that you should go find some way to play this game and complete it on your own time. The characters are great. The story is amazing. It's classic Monolith Soft story. And if you've ever heard of Xenoblade, and if you've ever played that game, you will know that story is pretty much... I would say this ending is probably close to how that game is, as far as the story goes. But yeah, there were a few things that I didn't like. Like, I didn't like some grinding spots. Some enemies were a little too OP, considering that I couldn't damage them, or they just kept throwing mobs over and over and over, and that got kind of repetitive. I mean, it is an RPG, so I guess I would have had to live with it. So yeah, I had a great time. Next up is going to be Xenosaga after I finish Hyperdimension Neptunia with Bryce. Oh, Bryce. I have to censor out his name, with Pablo, as well as Pokemon. I don't know if whatever Pokemon does. After that, Xenosaga, all of November, and along with a special Let's Play that you may like. So there you go. It feels weird not going back to play this game anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more. Comment. What do you think about this game? That's my question for you. Au revoir, ladies and gentlemen. Au revoir.